Peace, and Black Power family. Welcome to another episode of Do Knowledge Radio, place where knowledge is born. This is your host, Knowledge Born Alive. We here on our Black Survive or Die series with the National Minister of Defense of the Black Riders Liberation Party under the leadership of our five-star General Takaru Shakur and the National Deputy Field Marshal of the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense under the leadership of National Chairwoman General Crystal Muhammad, warrior teacher, leader, and guide, the George Jackson of this day and time. We are here, honored, and welcome back to the platform. My brother, your brother, the atomic neutron bomb, Black Dragon himself, Minister King Samir. Black Power.
Black power, family, black power, black power, black power. All right, we good. So, welcome to another edition of the Survive or Die class. The choice is yours. You make it, you create it, you maintain it, sustain it, liberate it, take it, own it, survive. First off, I want to say black power to our national chairwoman and our five-star general, Sister Crystal Muhammad and General Taco Shakur, and to all of the new Black Panther Party members and the members of the Black Riders Liberation Party and the Zionist People's Liberation Army and the Pan-Africanist Congress of Zion.
I don't know, part of self, God. I don't know if that's me or you. You know how they do. You coming in a little low and it sounding a little robotic.
Yeah, you sound really low as well.
I guess we know what it is. So continue to build, God. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
All right. So I don't know how well y'all can hear me. But we're gonna talk about a few things tonight. It was brought to my attention that there was a question raised, and I want to deal with the question because that's what this class is all about. Single mothers in survival, not just bugging out, but we're gonna get to that. But more specific right now, we're gonna talk about bugging in. It's a lot that comes with that as a single parent. Now, more specifically, we're talking about the single sisters, but we know and understand there are many single brothers who are raising their children by themselves, dealing with deadbeat mama drama and all that kind of stuff, whatever the situation may have. All right. But more specific tonight, the single sisters, okay? With or without children. You may have some elders that you're taking care of, family members, you know what I'm saying, who may have lost limbs and different situations. Okay, you may be an in-home nurse, all right, and your job requires you to stay at these folks' homes for weeks in. You understand what I'm saying? And that within itself is a whole nother degree. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about single sisters bugging in. And what does bugging in mean? Bugging in means basically you are locking down your home and you're basically staying in the house. You know what I'm saying? You're not worried about, well, not necessarily not worried, but you have made the decision instead of trying to go to Maryland somewhere out in the woods, all the traffic is all blocked up. You see that, the only means of transportation that you had was the highway roads, and they're going to be clogged up. And it's going, instead of what may have taken you maybe a 2 hour ride, may even end up being a 24-hour ride. You dig what I'm saying? So bugging in means fortifying, locking down your home, and your home is going to be your base instead of bugging out to a new location or to your bug out spot or your safe house, whatever you want to call it. You dig? So let's talk about bugging in. First, in my opinion, first thing we need to discuss, sisters, is defense. Not only do you have to have a defense mechanism to defend your home, your babies, your preps. You understand what I'm saying? Because we're talking about dealing in times that people are no longer going to be mentally or spiritually themselves. You dig? So they're going to be savage as hell. They're not going to be thinking about life outside of their own, or maybe their immediate family. So do not take for granted that because you cute, because you got a big old butt and some big old breastises, that nobody's gonna come and invade your shit. And for the most part, those that know you are a single woman, more than likely you're gonna be the first target. Old folks, single women, yeah, for the most part, you're gonna be target number one. So you want to definitely make sure, sisters, you have a good, strong defense system. Now, what would that consist of? Whatever floats your damn boat. Okay? I'm not going to tell you to start stockpiling guns and all that due to reasoning that I'm on probation. So I can't even have that conversation. That's how deep this shit is. Okay? King Samir can't even talk about goddamn guns. Well, these bastards will charge my ass again. So you do get the drift of what I would like to really say, right? Okay, handle your hand. That's all I'm going to say. However you feel as though you need to defend your home and yourself, do that. Now, there are many different ways that you can defend yourself. We're talking about self-defense, FBI. And there's nothing illegal talking about self-defense. We're not talking about attacking anybody. We're not talking about throwing grenades in your nurseries. We're not talking about. We're talking about Black women defending themselves in a time of crisis and emergencies, race wars, natural disasters, all that stuff. Y'all know, but I know you listen. So fuck up. Now, sisters, there are many different things you can do, many different do-it-yourself weapons that you can make. You can make cow drops. You can take little pieces of, let's say, water hose. Take little pieces, cut little pieces of the water hose, and you'll stick really sharp nails in between. Stick them through the water hose. Throw it down. You got a cow drop. You have a self-defense weapon. You know what I'm saying? You throw them down at night in front of your bedroom door, or in front of the door on the inside of your home, in front of your front door, your back door. So if somebody comes in the door, the first thing they step in on is big ass nails going through their feet, and trust me, it's gonna stop them dead in their tracks. You can get pepper spray systems that you can hook up in your home. You understand what I'm saying? Make sure you have a camera system that you don't need electricity for. They sell them out. You can use batteries and all that kind of stuff. So You want to have a good self-defense system, monitoring system, and a good defense, put a motherfucker down if necessary system. You know what I'm saying? If you're into knives and all that, get uh, some hardcore knife training. Take martial arts classes, sisters. Twerking ain't gonna stop a motherfucker from putting a bullet in your head and taking your shit. Because after you twerk, he gonna rape your ass and take your shit. So you need self-defense classes. Take self-defense classes. Stop it. Stop the lazy shit. Stop. Start working out, sisters. You understand what I'm saying? You must. Because if you're single and you're talking about being at home, yo, a 200, 300-pound man, you don't give a damn how much martial arts you know. He's coming with full force. So you want to stop that ass with full force. Dig? So take martial arts classes. Again, you can make homemade weapons. Crush glass, break up some glass and throw that around your yard and all that kind of stuff. There's so many different things you can do. Start researching what you can do. Don't just take my word for it. Research. You understand what I'm saying? If you're into guns, take gun training classes. You understand what I'm saying? Your homeboy next door, he ain't giving you gun training classes to teach you how to shoot and defend yourself and your children proficiently. Okay? Do it the right way. That's all I'm going to tell you. So, weapons, plenty of them. Okay? Plenty of them. Screwdrivers, anything you have in your home. As a martial artist, I was always taught anything around me is a weapon. Do you know the kind of damage you can do with this? Yes, a pin top gouge to the throat, up the nose, up the nostrils, in the eyes, in the ears, right in the, oh my goodness, man, there's so much stuff you can do with a pin top. The nerves in the neck, shoulders, in the back, the sternum, the navel, private parts, the nerves in the legs, the arms, pin top. So everything around you, sister, is a weapon. Your job is to learn how to use it proficiently. The screwdrivers, the wrenches, the frying pan. You know y'all good with a damn frying pan. Huh? But learn to really defend yourself with the frying pan. Start doing little techniques and create your own stuff if necessary. So this way, you won't be panicking when that unfortunate, crucial time hits. Because panic is what gets a lot of folks killed. Fear and panic. So you got to break that mold. You got to get out of the fear. You got to get out of the panicking. You got to get out of the overwhelming anxieties that you just can't think straight. Because you allow things to overwhelm you, so you make irrational decisions. So you start completely thinking irrational, which puts you and everybody else around you in even more goddamn danger. So this is why I stated take self-defense classes, learn how to use these weapons, because it will break down that panic. It will break down that fear. You did? So I'm seeing a lot more of these training classes. There's no excuse. I'm seeing a lot of these trainers and self-defense coordinators and gun trainers now basically gearing their system and protocols directly toward women. I'm not going to sit here and act like the African slave trade is still not in existence. It's called what they call human trafficking. That's a slave trade. So black women are still being sold as slaves. So black women need to learn how to kick a motherfucker in the nuts. You dig? Put his ass down and run and live to see another day. If you have to run, I would suggest you run once you put his ass down. Get the hell up out of there. So, defense and weapons, vitally important. Okay, we're talking about single mothers or just single women, single African women, single black women. All right. So the next thing we want to talk about, and I want to show y'all a few things and just a few pieces, just to give you ideas on things you want to prep for as a single woman in the home. Now, the good thing about that, let's say if you don't have children or anyone to look at, okay, the good thing, hell, you will just be prepping for yourself. So this means you don't have to buy nowhere near as much as if you had 2 children, 4 children, 8 children, 10, 12 children. You understand what I'm saying? So we're talking about single mothers and single women who are not mothers. I gotta keep including it. But especially for you sisters who have children, your food supply will be according to the number of members in your family. Okay, if you have smaller children, then okay, that's smaller portions of food. So you can ration it out a lot easier. Now, when you're dealing with children a little older, who they start to eat like adults, then basically you're going to be dealing with trying to break down adult portions and, what I'm saying, calculate your food and water supply accordingly. Now, your water supply is stated at least 1 gallon per person per day. I'm going to say hell no, because it depends, especially if you're living in a geographical area where it's always hot. You're going to need a little bit more than a gallon of water per day. Now, that's a lot of water for one person. That's just drinking. That's just drinking water. Now, you don't want to mix up your drinking water with your water you're going to be using for sanitation and, other things. All right. So drinking wise, okay, cool. A gallon per day. All right. You can only go 3 days without water. 3 days, your ass is grass. Okay. And you will start to feel the effects long before 3 days of dehydration. So, sisters, you want to make sure water is your number one prep. Everybody, I hear so many different opinions. Oh, food is the number one. Okay, good. But what the fuck you gonna cook the food with? If the water supply is tainted, how are you gonna filter your water? How are you gonna not end up killing your damn self from dehydration. Where the basis of cooking, for the most part, is water. Because we're not talking about frying fish and all that kind of shit. We're talking about hardcore goddamn survival. We're not talking about a camp out, lock the house down, we just have a barbecue in the damn house. No. Now, for your comfortability, if you are able to store that kind of stuff, because we're talking about a time where there is no power, there is no running water. You understand what I'm saying? There is no Netflix and shit. Because your cell phone don't goddamn work. There ain't no text messaging going on, ain't none of that. Unless you got a go to a portable Wi-Fi system that technically you should have, not only for your bug out bag, but for your house as well. Communication. Hand radios, walkie-talkies, CDs, FM AM radios, solar power radios, hand crank radios. You did? Hold on one second. Let me pull some stuff out real quick. Give me a second. Go ahead, get your popcorn ready, do whatever you got to do. I'll be right back with you in a couple seconds.
So this class is dedicated to the single mothers out here learning how to survive,
All right.
how to bug in. So this was a conversation that was brought to me. So I'm just glad to bring it out.
This year, FM AM radio, solar power, hand crank, as you can see the light coming on, right now. Let's turn this thing. Let's turn it on. Flashlight. That's flashlight. SOS, emergency light, and siren. You know what I'm saying? So you want to start investing in things, sisters. Oh, and it's also USB. You can charge your phone up or your tablet, whatever you want to charge up from it. Boom. So you basically sit this and it's you got a little lamp here once you pop open the solar panel with hanging lamp. You know what I'm saying? So you want to make sure your tools and your equipment, you can get at least more than one use out of it. You understand what I'm saying? Invest in solar power stuff, hand crank stuff, stock up on plenty of batteries, all sizes. It don't matter. Any kind of brand you can get your hands on, grab. Dollar store batteries, Energizer batteries, lithium batteries, ion batteries, rechargeable batteries, stock up on batteries. Okay? Now, flashlights, headlamps, very necessary. Walkie-talkies. Okay? This is a 23-mile radius. Now, let me let you in on something. If you're in the ghetto, concrete interferes somewhat with the frequency, okay, in walkie-talkies like this. So you want to make sure, especially with like high-rise buildings and all that kind of stuff, that plays a very big part in the radius in the walkie-talkie. Okay, so you want to make sure that you can get a good walkie-talkie. I see that the Baofangs are really popular now, because they're also ham radio equipped and all types of so many, like 20 different uses for the thing. So get you a good Baofang radio communication system. You know what I'm saying? If you want to keep, if you're worried about EMP pulse and electromagnetic pulse, then what you want to do is make a Faraday cage or Faraday bag. That's basically an aluminum steel. You could take an aluminum tin box, wrap the entire box with aluminum foil, and then wrap it with duct tape, and then put another sheet of aluminum foil over it. Boom. And stick your electrical appliances in that, close it up, and when an EMP hits, all of your communications and equipment, pull it out, turn it on, bang. You got communication. You did. The problem with that is it's going to be hard finding somebody with a cell phone during that time. You did. So make sure you have good communication system. You know, start building with your neighbors. Building, let me see what else I got here. Building a team. Building a team. Get your homegirls together. Remember back in the day, grandma, auntie, and even mama used to have the Tupperware parties and the lingerie parties and the diggling parties and all that kind of stuff. Yeah. So you start having prepping parties, sisters. Get you a couple sisters together that you know that's interested, that's trying to do the same thing on the same frequency that you on. Start having little prepper parties. You know what I'm saying? Come together and, go to BJ all together and do your thing. But we're going to talk about some of the things that you need. So let's go there, as a matter of fact. Let me show you just a few things to stock up on that are vitally important. Let's take a look here. All right, let's start over here. Lighters. Matches, waterproof, windproof, stormproof, lighters, matches. I can't stress it enough. I don't care how cheap they are. Don't care how expensive they are. If you can get them, get them. Okay? Don't worry about this part in that. Little Kool-Aid packs. I won't say vitally important, but it does help. You know what I'm saying? Give you a little boost. You dig? And trust me, it's a little pickup and it helps. You know what I'm saying? Keeps the stress level down, believe it or not. It's a good pickup for the children. I know it's sugar and all that. Shut up. We talking about survival. Your ass gonna be eating sugar too. Shut the hell up. So let's move on. What I have here, I just got this actually earlier today. Can't heat. This is basically sternos. You understand what I'm saying? This is a wick. On top of this, I don't want to open it because I want to keep the wick just as it is until I'm ready to use it. But it's basically, I don't know if you can hear it. It's a full can. Invest in these sternos. This is the gel sterno, and this is the wick sterno. You understand what I'm saying? The gel, I believe this one burns up to, I believe about a good 3-4 hours. Depends on how much you're using it. If you're just using it and just letting it burn, you'll get about maybe 2 hours. You know what I'm saying? If that, a good 2-hour burn. straight. All right. So invest, stock up on sternos. Okay. They don't leave no smell in the house and all that because we're talking about survival. We're talking about not being able to turn your stove on and just, throw some shit in the oven and it got the whole damn neighborhood smelling good. And wrong answer. So you're gonna need ways to cook. Okay. Perfect. Sternos. Very cheap. Actually, they're less than a damn dollar. So it's no excuse, y'all. Seriously. 2 pack of these I paid $2 for. So let's move on to something else. I just copped these the other day and I actually put it in use and man, my feet were on fire. So these are the foot warmers, the whole sole foot warmers. Okay. And it's odor absorbing. It has activated charcoal inside of them, but these damn things work. Hand warmers, they got the body warmers. You understand what I'm saying? Feet warmers. Stock up on these. A must, a must, a must, because you're gonna need heat. Okay. Other little heating systems, kerosene heaters, and all that type of stuff. But you gotta stock up on. You gotta store your kerosene properly. It has to be in a cool place at all times. You understand what I'm saying? So it's man, it's so much, but we just gonna deal with some basic stuff. All right. Um, this here is actually sewing kit. I ordered this sewing kit for my bug out bag. Actually, um, I needed a good sewing kit in my bug out bag, and I took some of the stuff out of here and put it right in here and just threw it in my bug out bag. You did. Even though this beautiful little case here, I can just toss this thing around with one finger. It really no weight at all. Seriously, ain't no weight to that, really. But I'm very weight and space conscious about my bug out bags. So I just took some stuff out of here, placed it in here, took the basics of what I knew I was going to need: the needles, the scissors, bigger spools of green, bigger spools of black, brown, red, um, you know, the tape measure, all that type of stuff. So, but sewing kit, okay? Sewing kit. I think I paid maybe $3 for this on Amazon. Seriously, yeah. A sewing kit. Just you're gonna need to sew some things. You know what I'm saying? And it helps to relax your mind. For those who crochet and all that kind of stuff, try to have some normalcy while you're bugging in. That is very important. You did try as much as you can to have normalcy while you're bugging in, especially for the children. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to constantly be stressing them out because you stressed and the situation is stressful as it is. All right. So what we have here, let's move on here. Uh, we have here the Sawyer mini filter. This is a filtration system. Come with the water pouch that you can store your dirty water in. Let me show you. To your pouch, just connect it. If you carefully. Do not store your drinking water in the gallon milk containers without it being filtered. Okay. Personally, I'm just going to tell you, don't store it in them, your drinking water in them, period. Because after time, especially when they're not stored properly, the plastics start to evaporate or, start, oh my God, what is the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? They go through a metamorphosis. Basically, they start to dissolve in the water. That's what it dissolves. Okay. They dissolve in the water, and you don't want to be drinking that because now you're going to have to end up using that anyway. All right. So you want to make sure that your drinking water is stored properly in thicker containers. Okay. Number one. And your water that you're going to be using to sanitize or clean with, or whatever else you're going to be doing, those you can store in the milk containers and all that kind of stuff. All right. Now, another good useful um, thing to utilize is they now have the water bags, okay, that you could use to fill up in the tub, and it'll just sit right in your tub in the bag. Okay, you can use that, and I think that's maybe like, man, and it holds a lot of damn water. Now here's the thing: you're not going to be able to pick that up. Okay, so it's going to have to sit there in the tub, but it fits. It's basically what it's built for. All right, for those um who have water filtration systems on your kitchen sink and stuff like that. Very good. But start stocking the water now. Make sure you stock your water with uh, purification tablets, okay? Straight up. Or just a couple drops of bleach. For every gallon of water, it's like 4 drops of bleach, okay? Straight up. You got to sanitize your water if you're going to be storing it, especially tap water. And if you're going to be storing tap water, you definitely going to have to be filtrating that water, purifying that water after a while. Okay. I remember when I was in the South, when I used to live in the South as a child, we had to pump our water. And after a while, we used to store them in the milk jugs and all that. And after a couple of days, you would start to see this colory film over top of the water in the containers. You understand what I'm saying? And the longer you left the water in the containers, the more film would start to raise and discoloration would start to happen in the containers. So make sure you have a good water filtration system. You can get the Sawyer Mini or the Life Straw. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's making a filtration system now. And just so you know, Survive or Die will have our own water filtration system coming very, very soon. Next, for the water filtration system, we have the cup. This is a water bottle, Nalgene bottle with the Life Straw already filtered, already connected inside of it. This, you got to prime it pretty much. Took a little bit of time to do. But as you can see, it pops open and just close it, locks right back down, hit the button, pops right up. Boom. It's your little sippy system here, and it just cleans your water. So you can put your water right in here. Your dirty water right in here, scoop it up, boom. Hit the tab, sip away. You understand what I'm saying? So yes, little things like this matters because you don't want to be drinking tainted water, and then your ass end up sick, dead, and that's it. Sick and dead. Ain't nothing after that. You dig? So just little things like this. Okay. Next on the list, buckets for toilets and cleaning, washing clothes, different things like that. Okay. Buckets. Buckets, buckets, buckets. Especially, and you also want to get now let me give you a little DIY here. You want to take a bucket and a trash bag. Put the trash bag inside of the bucket. You want to get enzymes. You can get little enzyme packs to put inside of the bucket. Now, you could take a portable toilet seat and put on the bucket. Or what you could do, if you don't have a portable toilet seat, you can disconnect the toilet seat from your toilet and put on your bucket. Or you could take a piece of foam, circular tube foam, cut a piece off, split it down the middle, and wrap it around the edge of the toilet seat. You got a homemade toilet seat now. Comfortability. Okay? I'm telling you because I did it. And it worked. Very comfortable. Okay? Now, that ain't saying you're going to be sitting there for hours. But if you're sitting there for hours, now something wrong with you. You did? All right. So we got the sanitation covered. Now, in dealing with removing your sanitation, this is the purpose of the trash bag. Scoop the bag up, tie it up. Now, what do you do with it after you tie it up? You got to dig some holes, at least 3 feet deep, and put the bags in the holes, cover the holes up with dirt, cover the hole back up. Okay, you don't want to leave no empty spaces in it, because when it rains and all that kind of stuff, it'll push it back up to the surface. You don't want that. All right. Now, that's just one way. Some people burn it. You dig? You're gonna have to get rid of it. Period. So we're talking survival here. So get out of your comfortability. Get out of your comfortability. Medical supplies, medical kits, stock up on those things. Band-aids, gauzes, ace bandages, trauma kits. You know what I'm saying? You may have to put a hole in somebody. And let's just say it might end up being somebody you know. And you want to save their life. So have a good trauma kit. Have some trauma kits. Okay. They make so many different things now, for instant healing. Get it. Whatever your mind can possibly think of for medical, get it. Especially if you're taking care of elders. You understand what I'm saying? Bedpans, extra bedpans, and diapers, and whatever, depends, and all that kind of stuff. Yes, stock up on that stuff. It's a must. And I seen somewhere today where they now have this program where basically if you're getting government assistance, aid, Medicaid, and stuff like that, for elders, you can now get the depends and all types of stuff for free, delivered to your door every week, every month, something like that. So all you need is a Medicaid card. If you're taking care of elders, and they can get that stuff free now. Man, y'all better hop on that and stock that shit up. Get it how you can get it. You dig? So let's go. Okay, we talked about the toiletries. Well, of course, that would go with the buckets. Baby wipes. They now have the disposable towels where you can just dip it in water. Be right back. Let me see if I can grab one for you. All right. Let's see. This is my little first aid kit here. Let's see. Okay. Here I have. Let's see. This is my little boo kit. This is my EDC first aid kit. I carry it every day. So that's my EDC. This is anti-diarrhea pills, just in case. Now, look at what we have here. Exactly what I'm talking about. Now, this is not a piece of candy. Okay? It's not a beer. Okay? This. Okay? I'm going to put this to the top. I'm going to show you better than I'm about to tell you. This is a disposable. Oh, give me a second. All right. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do real quick. We move this out the way. That out the way. That's what I'm saying. So I have my collapsible cup and something else to invest in. You know what I'm saying? Very cheap, lightweight, don't cost nothing, and it saves on dishes. So we're gonna pour a little water in here, just a little bit. We don't need a lot. Okay. I'll open this up. Okay. Now, y'all see it, right? Y'all see it? Okay, ain't no pull on it and nothing, right? Look like a little pill, right? All right, so let's see what happens. Boom. Wow. Look at that. See how I just swell right up? Now, let's see. Boom. Look at that. Wait a minute, hold on, because it gets bigger. Hold on a second. Let's write this. All right, some more. Let's see. Hold on. All right, here we go. Basically, there it is. That little round pill turns right into a whole rag. You dig? So, boom. We're just gonna sit that there. Okay? Stuff like that you want to definitely invest in. Um, Vital. Very vital. Okay, hold on one second. Let me sit this cup down. All right, so and medical supplies, toiletries. You want to stock up on your toiletries. Pads, tampons, diapers, etc., etc. Especially if you're taking care of elders. Don't forget if you're taking care of elders. Okay. Let's see what else we got on the list. Food. Let's talk about the food. Now, there's so many different ways that we can go Okay, so many different ways that we can go with the food. Now, we could go. Let's see what's inside the kit here. Okay, let's open it up. Okay. We're talking about food for your survival. Bang, let's see, what is this? Home style potato soup. Okay, so made with hearty potatoes and onions and a creamy chicken flavored broth. Now, this is a big ass pack, and I'm telling you, as I'm holding it, it's a lot of food in here. So, this is not just one serving, okay? This one pack that I'm holding serves up to 4 people, 4 servings per pack, okay? Boom. So, and all you need is some hot water. Open it up, remove the oxygen absorber, 4.5 cups of water to a boil. Boom. Pour this inside the water, let it sit for 15 minutes. Bang. Okay. What's this one? Black bean soup. Let's see. I got creamy chicken flavored rice. Okay. Man, this one's heavy. This one's super heavy. Now, mind you, each one of these feeds 4 people. And macaroni and cheese. This is pretty heavy also. And that's it, just those 4 packs. But I pulled that out because you can stock up on freeze dried food. Mountain House food is good. Wise company is good. You know, whatever company you decide you want to buy, freeze dried food, very, very good. They come in different kits. This was just a sample kit. I actually paid $10 for this. 72-hour kit, $10. That's enough food to feed up to 4 people. Hell, each pack. And this just basically for me. You dig what I'm saying? So just with this pack alone, and ain't no way in hell I'm eating all this in one sitting. It's not happening. So for me, for one person, oh man, this will last me more than some damn 72 hours. I'm gonna tell you now, straight up. You dig? So this is how you have to plan your food budget. You see what I'm saying? If it's just you, sister, like I said, hell, you don't need as much. You don't need to spend as much money because you can ration out your food so much more easier. A 20-pound bag of rice will last you damn near a year. It should anyway. But it depends on how much rice you eat per day. You dig what I'm saying? Okay, I'll say at least 6 months. One 20-pound bag of rice. 6 months or more. By the time you finish breaking it all down, rationing it out for yourself, you see what I'm saying? And you can get a 20-pound bag of rice, $20, $17.99. So you do the math. You see what I'm saying? Beans. Stock up on your beans. I know nobody want to eat beans and rice for the rest of their damn life. Trust and believe. So this is where the freeze-dried foods come in. For those vegans, you know, stock up on the wheat meat and all that kind of stuff. I know, you know, it's a big thing. Everybody's talking about with soy now and all this. listen, when we talking about survival, we're talking about somebody gonna eat some shit they ain't used to eat. You dig what I'm saying? So, um, beans, rice, freeze dry foods, noodles, perishable foods, box goods, uh, for you coffee drinkers. Man, listen, you better get stocking. I'm telling you, because I go crazy when I don't have just a pack of coffee. You dig what I'm saying? I be mad as hell. Just like I be out in the woods and I be like, wait a minute. I know damn well I ain't drink my last. Oh man, yo, stock up on your coffee. Coffee drinkers, sisters. I know y'all be wanting your little Starbucks and Dunkin' Donuts. Okay, well, stock up on it. Coffee filters. There's so many different uses for coffee filters other than just coffee. You could use them for bowls and you can use them for gas masks. Take 2 coffee filters and some charcoal, some activated charcoal, and put take one filter, put the charcoal in it, take the other filter, cover it, and then tape your edges, staple them, and then some tape around your edges, boom, and create a little strap for it. You got a homemade gas mask out of coffee filters. So many different things that you could use. Y'all just gotta stop being so damn so dependent on the government of the goddamn United Snakes of America. You dig? Uh, Water. I'm not gonna stress it enough, man. Water you can never have enough of. So make sure if you're buying nothing else, make sure you stock it up on water. Okay. Uh, lighting, lighting, candles, lanterns. Um, Preferably, I'm gonna suggest a suggestion: beeswax candles. They burn slower and they burn longer. Okay, and they don't give off as much of the city stuff from regular white candles. Go figure, right? So beeswax candles. Um, we will have some readily available. Survive or Die will have beeswax candles. It's part of our products on the list we got coming. So beeswax candles, lanterns, okay, batteries. Again, this is where you're gonna need hella batteries. All right. Um, you could crayons. I'm gonna tell you, stock up on crayons. Why is he telling us stock up on crayons? I ain't got no kids. And I don't sit and do no damn coloring book. Shut up and listen. You can use a crayon as a candle. And it burns nice and slow. Give you a nice little lighting too. Stock up on crayons. Yeah, especially black ones. What else we got on here? Trash bags. Trash bags. Vitally important. Trash bags. So many uses for a trash bag other than trash. Okay. You can make bedding systems with the trash bag. So, oh my goodness, man, where do I start? um, this you're gonna need hella trash bags. Many types, whatever kind of trash bags you can stock up on, stock. You're gonna need them for the windows, sealing off rooms, quarantining your rooms. Along with the trash bags, you want to get plastic drop cloth. Stock up on your plastic drop cloth. Very important. Okay, for quarantining. Again, storing wrapping, all that kind of stuff. All right. Heat, keeping heat in. All right. You get your plastic drop cloths, trash bag, stock up on duct tape, duct tape, duct tape, and electrical tape. The black tape, and I'm gonna tell you, get the gorilla tape. This shit was what that shit. I'm man, get the gorilla tape, duct tape. Okay, I know y'all only got a couple dollars, but dollar store duct tape compared to gorilla tape. Dollar store duct tape is like masking tape compared to fucking gorilla tape. Will take my whole goddamn beard off in one word is about. Okay, gorilla tape. Yeah, gorilla tape. Okay, and believe it or not, speaking of trash bag, this is the contractor bag. Okay, weatherproofing the home. You did. So yeah, that's what the air conditioner is anyway. So yeah, got to close that. Anyway, just stuff like that. So we talked about the tampons and all that. We talked about stocking up stuff for the elders, vitally important. Their medications, glasses, whatever they need. You know what I'm saying? They need wheelchair parts, and you gotta get that stuff. You know, and stuff to fix the damn wheelchair. They got the little hot cycles, and hey, you gotta get those parts, man. Straight up. Might seem far fetched to you, but remember we talked about who will die first. And unfortunately, a lot of our elders are gonna be fucked up. They're gonna be fucked up because the family ain't taking care of them, don't want to take care of them. Dr. Ben died in a goddamn scrappy ass nursing home. Come on. We got to take care of our elders. Medicines. Now, how are you going to generate electricity? Something to think about, right? So I got you covered. Solar power generators. Solar power generators. Okay. I actually have one. I got it. Ready? That bad boy been with me a couple years now. Had it for a couple years. It got me through, you know, and I actually had the solar panel to go with it. So that's pretty much my electrical system. And when I'm out there, hey, the only thing I really need is my phone to, you know, utilize for emergency purposes. Because for the most part, I really don't be on my phone when I'm out, you know, training and different things. For what? Defeats the purpose of being out there. To sit the fuck at home and be on the phone. But solar power generators. For those who, I mean, a generator is a generator. Yes, true, but no, it's not. It's not. Because the last thing you want to do is be drawing loud ass attention to your home with a loud ass gas generator. Okay, so you want to be as stealthy as possible. So this is why the first thing you got to do is fortify your home. Board up your windows. You know what I'm saying? Secure extra locks on your doors. Secure your doors. You know what I'm saying? So they're not easily to be kicked in and all that kind of stuff. All right. Try to get as much solar power equipment as you can. You know what I'm saying? Most of my tech stuff is solar power with more than one use for it. Multi-use tools. Majority of my stuff is solar power. Can't never go wrong with the sun. Okay, so if you're bugging in, you know, get you some solar power stuff. And again, hella batteries. Because for the most part, if you're bugging in, you may or may not even be able to go outside to dig a hole to put your sanitation in the ground or put your tools or whatever you need your communication outside to be powered. Okay. So this is why you want to have more than one means of everything. Portable stoves. You're gonna need to be able to cook. So along with the sternos, you're gonna need something to cook on, right? So this is where the portable stoves come in. Uh, Mine is actually my bug out there where she belongs. So portable stoves. Go on Amazon, eBay, Wish, Alibaba, whatever, and you know what I'm saying, order some portable stoves. Wood burning stoves. If you're going to be using wood burning stoves for heat, you definitely want to make sure that you are not building up goddamn carbon monoxide in the home. So you want to have a ventilation area so your wood stove can flow properly. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to set up no damn barbecue grill in the house and smoke every guy. Talking about you trying to keep warm. Or you get ready to keep dead. How about that? All right. Portable stoves, um, so much other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Emergency blankets. Emergency blankets. Emergency blankets. God damn it. Emergency blankets. And bivy sacks. Bivy blankets. Emergency bivy blankets. They're Mylar blankets. And now they make the bivy sacks as Mylar sleeping bag blankets. They basically keep 90% of your body heat flowing in the bag. So that's definitely will keep you warm. I put them to the test. I have a camo bag, and that sucker had me, the sleeping bag, and everything else. All the everything was wet. We was man, listen, that thing ain't no joke. So bivy sacks and emergency blankets are very, very necessary to stock up on. And just man, so much more stuff. We'll be here for days just talking about things that you could do and prep and you know what I'm saying. But I'm not going to give you a whole prep list. It's just some basic stuff to build from, to know, to give you an idea, sisters, on what you need to prep for, type of things you need to have. Fire extinguisher, it just popped in my head because I'm actually looking at mine in the corner. Fire extinguisher, small, big, some kind of escape ladder. They have the portable escape ladders. You know what I'm saying? Get yourself some ladders. House catch on fire, you throw that damn ladder right out the window, boom, and it hooks onto the edge of your window, and you crawl your beautiful black behind right on out that window to safety. Seriously. Okay. So just little things like that. Start researching. Just start planning and make sure you have an evacuation plan. And now this is where your bug out bag comes in. But we'll talk about the bug out bag next week. We're gonna talk about the bug out bag. Due to the fact we have ours available. Um, so we got to talk about in detail, full detail, the bug out bag. What goes in your bug out bag, and it's really yeah, it's a big difference from what you would prep for if you're bugging in. But you definitely want to have tools, screwdrivers, drill bits, and hand saws, and all that type of stuff. Hammers, nails. Uh, Listen, sisters, not listen. A woman with a nail and a damn hammer in her hand does not make her a man. And that is not a job just for men. My grandma, word is bond, built her entire house. Damn, it by herself. In fact, No, I'm lying. She built two houses and they're by herself. Yeah. So, sister, you can do it. Stop waiting on that nothing ass man of yours. Get up off your ass and start doing what you got to do to survive. Because you, sister, can't depend on nobody for your survival. Nobody. This is your survival we talk. So the only one you can depend on for your survival is who? Black Power. Thank y'all for listening and tuning in to this week's class. Sisters, there's so much more to talk about. Um, Unfortunately, we can't cover all this in one night, but I just gave you just a basic things on, what to do, how to do it. If you're prepping on a budget, just take a couple dollars every week and just start getting one or two things. You know what I'm saying? And after a while, when you look back and say, damn, I got all this stuff, that's going to give you more motivation to start buying more stuff. And then you're going to be spending more money. You dig? And next thing you know, you're going to look and you're going to be ready to roll. You're going to be ready. But this is where we come in. Because we're going to be ready right along with you. Because we're bringing the products to help y'all get ready. All right? Thank you for tuning in. And tune in next week for the Bug Out Bag class. Black power, death to white supremacy, freedom or death. Survive or die, the choice is yours.